It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't with any coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I hope everybody is doing well and feeling well on today. So let's get to it, honey. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Most High, please give us clear and accurate messages for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. I block, bind, and I rebuke all evil, wicked, demonic entities, deities, persons, places, or things that may be trying to hinder the truth and clarity from coming out in this reading. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, okay? So there's obviously some type of conflict or defeat that's going on, some fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings, or something, okay? Some type of conflict that's going on, okay? We have Empress here. Okay, so somebody could be a mother or a mother figure. This conflict could be going on over an Empress individual, or about an Empress, or with an Empress. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords here. So this is going to be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, this Empress could be this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, but there's some type of conflict. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, whatever this conflict, whatever this fight, this disagreement, this misunderstanding, this defeat that's going on, somebody is very defensive and feel like they need to protect themselves in some type of way. Because we know that the Nine of Wands talks about defensiveness. It talks about protection. It also can speak to someone being hostile, okay? Or even have the energy of someone feeling like there's a sacrifice that needs to be made in some type of way, okay? But whatever is going on with this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, whom I believe is this Empress individual, yeah, somebody's very defensive about something, okay? Whatever this conflict and defeat that's going on, okay? Yeah, now we have the Queen of Swords here, okay? So either there's more than one air sign involved in a situation, okay, or this is the same person. But we know the Knights could be male or female. The Queen of Swords is going to be a feminine, okay? But both of these individuals are air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Yeah. This conflict is about a large amount of money here with the Ten of Coins being here, okay? Something to do with a large windfall of money, finances, resources of some kind here, okay? So we have the Fool here, okay? This Empress blindly, foolishly took a leap of faith and did something, okay, as it relates to this large amount of money here, okay? That's what this conflict is about. That's what the arguing, the fussing, the fighting, the cussing, the disagreements, the misunderstandings, the defeat, okay? Whoever this Empress is, foolishly took a leap of faith and did something, okay? Somebody can now be crying over spilled milk here with the Four of Cups here, okay? The Four of Cups to me is like the boredom, discontent type of card here, okay? Somebody crying over spilled milk as it relates to something. Could be this Knight of Swords individual, okay? This could be the child of this Queen of Swords individual, okay? Yeah, we got the Devil here. So somebody's feeling defensive, feeling like they need to protect themselves because they chained to the Devil here, okay? So somebody definitely have some strong demonic attachments. This Devil sits right up under the Nine of Wands. We know the Devil talk about evil, wickedness, sinister things, darkness, okay? Somebody is chained to the Devil. Somebody could even sell their soul to the Devil, okay? Somebody could be in the pockets of the powers that be. Okay, somebody could be a part of a witch coven, a satanic cult, a secret society. Somebody could be into the dark arts, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo. But the Devil is very sinister, toxic energy. The Devil talks about temptations. It talks about addictions, addictive patterns of behavior. It talks about desires, toxicity, bad habits. The devil speaks to a lot of different energy here, but somebody is that's in this devilish energy. Somebody is very defensive, okay, and trying to protect themselves in some way. Yeah, because this Queen of Swords stole something. Okay, I feel like there's this conflict that's over this large amount of money because this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini stole something. With the Seven of Swords being here, the Seven of Swords is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a manipulator, a con artist, somebody sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. And that's the conflict that's going on with the situation here, okay? Yeah, and we got this is why this person is feeling defensive, because of judgment. This person is being judged for something foolish that they have done. Okay, there's some type of judgment or decision that's being made, possibly in the court of law, or this judgment is being made by outside persons here. Okay, but whoever this Queen of Swords is stole something that obviously did not rightfully belong to them. With the Seven of Swords here, this person's been trying to get away with what they have stolen, or what they have lied about, or what they have cheated somebody out of here. Okay, this large amount of money may be connected to this Knight of Swords person. Okay, especially if this Knight of Swords is this Queen of Swords child or something, and this could be the reason why this person foolishly took some type of leap of faith as it relates to this money. But now this person is like, you know, wallowing in their own pity party, crying over spilled milk, because some type of judgment is being made pertaining to this person is chained to this devil here. Okay, this Queen of Swords could be old and stuck in their ways. Okay, this person could be very cutthroat, ruthless, very slick and callous at the mouth here. Okay, but some type of judgment is being made as it relates to this situation, guys. Okay, so let's get some further clarification for this situation and see what else is happening here, okay? So I seen satanic sellouts here. Yeah. Whoever this air sign is, definitely sold they soul. Okay. Perhaps they probably sold they soul before the situation even occurred here, but this person definitely sold they soul in an effort to get this large amount of money. We have evildoers in disguise. Whoever this Queen of Swords is belongs to some type of dark coven. Spirit is saying that this person is pure evil. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? If you know who these people are, Spirit is telling you don't go back to your past exes, family, or friends, because they were cut off for a reason. Okay. Yeah. This large amount of money has to do with insurance fraud. There was some type of insurance fraud that took place that this Queen of Swords was involved in. Okay, that's what's going on here. This large amount of money, okay, has to do with some type of insurance fraud that took place. Okay, so something could have been fabricated, something could have been altered, changed, forged, as far as documentations or something like that. Okay, there's a theft that took place here. So we have black female here. We also have cowards. Spirit, what else is going on? What else is going on with this situation? Somebody turned their back on you, black male. Okay, so it looks like there's some African American people involved in this situation. Okay, I also see here wickedness in high places. These motherfuckers going crazy. Okay, so these motherfuckers is behind the scenes going crazy about this money. I feel like some type of truth or clarity could have come out about this insurance fraud, about this theft of this large amount of money, and there's a lot of conflict that's going on because there's bad vibes that's all around this situation. Spirit, what else is going on here? Somebody close to you is a warlock or a male witch. Somebody is a witch, male or female. Somebody went through some type of satanic ritual abuse from these people. Okay, yeah, this is your daddy's side of the family. Spirit is saying. Spirit, what else is going on? These people, these people belong to a satanic cult. Okay, your mama's side of the family is tied into the situation too. We got fiery anger. Spirit wants you to know that there's going to be a table that is A table will be prepared before you in the presence of your enemies, okay? Spirit say, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. So these people may try to come around you, get close to you or something like that, okay? But these people are the very individuals who stole this large amount of money from you, committed this insurance fraud, okay? Out of greed, Spirit is saying, okay? This is all about greed. Is there any other messages? Somebody could be secretly spying. Any other messages pertaining to the situation? Yeah, we got family disloyalty and betrayal here. No friend of mine, no kin of mine. These people jealous, envious, and hateful towards you. But they the ones, this is amazing, but they the ones that's working against you. Wickedness in high places, beast system 666. Yeah, when I tell you, they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. Competition all around you. Whoever you are, you're an earth angel. There's somebody who is maybe a pastor, or ordained minister, a religious leader of some kind that's connected to these people that's involved in this situation as well. Spirit, any other messages? So we have betrayal here. So there was definitely betrayal that took place. There could be a white male that has helped them or assisted them in some type of way with getting away with this insurance fraud. Spirit, any other messages? It's a whole bunch of confusion and illusions that's going on as it relates to the situation. I also see here negative energy here, so disharmonies, tempers are flying, mayhem, anger, darkness, trauma, evil, disasters, destructions, danger, harm, and I'm out of here, okay? That's what's going on here, guys, okay? Some type of insurance fraud and a theft took place, okay, as it relates to this situation, okay? Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share with the collective? So we have the Tower here. A tower talks about a tragedy. It talks about chaos. It talks about something happening all of a sudden out the blue. There could be problems of any kind, but it's a sudden upheaval, a sudden shake-up of things, okay? So a major tower could be happening, especially if there's some type of judgment that's being made pertaining to this insurance fraud, pertaining to this theft that is going on here. Yeah, we have time is money here. These people are greedy. They took bribes. They're money-hungry gold diggers. All of them that's involved, okay? Spirit, what else? Any other messages? So whoever this Queen of Swords is, this person is a bad mother, Spirit is saying. Okay, this person do spell work. They're unloving. They're mean. They're surly. They're into the dark arts. They do magic. They're hot-tempered. They're a witch. They're a pimping mom. They're neglectful, very hateful, a child killer. They're envious and jealous. They're abusive. They're narcissists that need help. They're selfish. They're mentally ill. They're wicked, and they're not nurturing at all. Okay, with the T card here, there's a lot of gossip that's going around. Shame, blame, accusations, the latest gossip, breaking news, blaming, rumors, speculations, heard it through the grapevine type of energy, scandals, okay? Spirit, any other messages I need to share with the collective? Any other messages, Spirit? There's some type of legal situation that is going on as it relates to this here. I see the Justice as well as the Chariot on here. So this talks about legal situations, okay? Court matters, court cases, judges, okay? Police, detectives, agents, or something could even be involved if there's some type of open investigation that is going on pertaining to this insurance fraud, pertaining to this theft, okay? Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups here. So there's a whole family that's involved in this situation here. I'm starting to see a lot of the other people involved. I've seen a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I've seen an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We know we have the air signs here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We've got family issues, okay? So whoever you are, this could be your supposed family, okay? But these people isolated you. They abandoned you. They treated you like the black sheep, the scapegoat. Okay? You've had to deal with nothing but trauma and drama. Okay? You were left out in the cold. You've had a lack of support. You were mistreated. You were hated on. These people created chaos in your life. Okay? They're full of lies, deception, and no love. Okay? There's that air sign there. Okay, so several other people are trying to come out. All right, energies of other people involved. Yes, some type of truth or clarity came out about something that they was trying to cover up. They was trying to keep hidden or secret here. Okay, yeah, Spirit is telling you to keep your distance from these people. Stay away from the enemy. Okay, choose your friends, your family, your associates wisely. These people have already shown you who they are, so believe them. Okay, step away from those who don't have your best interest at heart, who don't serve your highest good. Okay, because these people hate you, all for the love of money. Okay, they stole this large amount of money from you and thought that they was going to be able to get away with it, but now they mad at you for what the hell they wrongfully done to you, which is completely stupid. Okay, there was a death that took place. Somebody passed away, and whatever this large amount of money is, obviously it was left to you, and these people took it upon themselves to steal it. Okay, I see a scorpion energy here that's involved. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay, so the devil is always in the details here. We have the devil here yet again. So these people are chained to the devil. Okay, chained to the devil. They're definitely sellouts. Spirit, what other messages? Spirit say pay attention to the enemy subliminal witch language. Okay, tauntings, hauntings, warnings, threats, bullying, wisecracks, slick shots, subliminal messages of any kind. Spirit, what else is going on? Somebody is a cold-blooded killer. Somebody in this family is responsible for somebody's death. Whoever passed away, somebody is a cold-blooded killer. Somebody is responsible for their death. And then they have that death. And not only are they responsible for the person's death who died in this family, but then they had the audacity to falsify documentation to steal this money from you. These people are seriously messed up in the head. No ifs, ands, buts about it, okay? There's been some type of legal proceedings, court proceedings going on. We got an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? A lot of things going on here. A lot of secrets, a lot of hidden things, okay? I see the world here, so there's going to be a completion or an ending of something. Something has gone full cycle here. We have the moon here, which talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, cover-ups, evil, shady people, decisions being made, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, hiding, the unconscious, sadness, wickedness, moon magic, overwhelming energy, criminal activity, dilemmas, the past. Okay, I feel like whatever this death that took place, whatever this matter, it took place in the past. Okay, but somehow, some reason, it's still coming up now. Okay, it's still in the energy. Why? Because of justice here. Okay, there's some type of legal matter that's still going on pertaining to this money, pertaining to what is happening here, what is going on. Spirit, any other messages? These people were partners in crime. I feel like all these signs of these people that's coming out, they were all partners in crime. There were several individuals that worked together to pull this off. Spirit, any other messages? Let me tell y'all something. If you have any personal business now, you can, be your own self. You can go to any courthouse on your own, without a particular purpose, without invitation or anything, okay? But if you have any personal business that you are handling, okay, and for some reason, like, okay, we got this fire sign here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to explain this to you all, okay? Let me give you an example from my own situation, okay, in dealing with these things. So there was a situation that I had to handle, which first of all, if you get any type of government assistance, okay, they require you to report to them information about the absent parent, okay? And then this is another government agency that gets involved, okay? Many of you may know what I'm talking about, okay? If you've had to go through that process. Now, when my daughter was way younger, I had went through this process before. And I kid you not, they ended up rolling up on my baby daddy, and face to face, he had told these people that they had the wrong person. It was his brother that they was looking for, whatever, when it was really him. And so they ended up leaving, okay? So this person never took care of their responsibility and co-parented with me to take care of my child, okay? Now it's been years and years later, okay? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just left it like that because I'm like, if y'all too dumb to do your damn job, you know what I'm saying? It's not my responsibility to do your job for you. Plus, at the time, knowing this person's situation, I'm like, you can't get something from somebody that ain't got nothing in the first damn place. And, you know, we got enough black men that's locked the hell up. So, like, in locking somebody up, is not going to help their child. Technically, it's not going to help co-parent with the mother, technically. So it's really a kind of a fucked up system. It's really kind of messed up when you have to get the middleman involved anyway. So for years and years, you know, I just did the best I could on my own with my child or whatever, right? So because I'm a target, they look for any way to fuck with me. So the situation came up again, and forcing me, basically what happened, I ended up getting some documentation all of a sudden out the blue, like, so I'm just telling y'all this, okay? I don't put my business out here like this, but I'm telling y'all this. So they got to the point where they were fucking with me so bad, targeting me, okay, that they would find any way to fuck with me on anything. And they was really fucking up. They were doing shit to fuck with me. Excuse my language, guys. But they were really creating a paper trail for themselves to give me proof of what they were doing to me. So what happened is they ended up cutting off my food stamps on several different occasions. Just kept on fucking with me. I would have the appointments on time, turn in everything I need to turn in. Everything I was supposed to do or whatever had never been a problem. Then it got to the problem where they were just fucking with me. Well, the last time, all of a sudden, out the blue, I didn't get my SNAP or whatever, just out the blue. Come to find out, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I had already did like my recertification thing, had did the interview and everything. The shit should have been keyed. It should be, all my information was the same and everything. Y'all, come to find out, these people had to mail me paperwork that I wasn't receiving. I literally did not receive. They were asking me for something else, like a bill print or something. I think they were maybe asking for like my lease or something. Like, it was something simple that I could have literally sent like the same damn day, y'all. They mailed me out the statement. I didn't get it, okay? Now, at the time, I never found the use of going on the site. How I found out that what was happening, because I was getting a runaround. You already, the people move like molasses in the Department of Human Services, okay? They act like they coming out of pocket for something personally for you. They move so slow. So what happened is I went on the website, okay? And you able to pull up your case thing or whatever, and you can look for anything that you have. Like, if you applied for, say, Medicaid, or if you applied for SNAP benefits, or if you get like WIC or T or anything like that or what have you, you can find all your different things on there, okay? And there's also a section where you can literally see if they have sent you out any mail. And so I clicked on that section, and it don't just tell you what mail was sent. It tell you what day, what time, or whatever, and what the documentation they was. And so you can click on it, and it opens a PDF document, and you can actually see the form that they sent you. Y'all, there was like mail, like 2 or 3 pieces of different mail. And how I know they fucked up is because the one pertaining to my daughter's Medicaid, it came to me. It was sent to me. The one pertaining to and it was sent out on the same day, y'all. This is how I know they was stealing my mail. They did not send me that on purpose just so my shit would get cut off. This is how they fuck with you when you're a targeted individual. They wanted my shit to get cut off. They do different shit all the time just to make you go through, you know, hostile ass situations and be out of shit all of a sudden out the blue. Okay? And so I'm looking at the thing or whatever. So I basically had to, and it was holding up the thing. And then it had went on for so long, I ended up seeing another notice that didn't come out to me that said, if you don't send this back, your case is going to be closed on such and such day. And so when that happens, you basically have to like reapply and do another interview, which I did again. Well, they didn't keep my shit again because the other thing, they claimed that it was still open, but it wasn't. They said that they had closed it because the documentation that they was asking for hadn't. This is how they was fucking with me, y'all. Okay? So, anyway, get it back on track or whatever. Then all of a sudden, I get paperwork from them. You need to, your SNAP is going to be cut off unless you give us information about the paternal father. So I'm like, okay, I see where this is going because I fill this shit out, and they saying I got to give this in order to get my food stamps back. You're gonna send this shit right to the child support office, okay? Now, I haven't seen my baby daddy in like shit, like 10, 11, 12 years. You understand what I'm saying? And the last time his mother used to work at, like when my daughter was in elementary school, his mother used to be like a substitute teacher in the schools. So I would see her every once in a while or whatever. My daughter's in high school now. You understand what I'm saying? And so I haven't seen either of them. But the last time I seen them, you know, there was something that he was going through. He was having to deal with, you know, whatever, not to put his business out there like that or whatever. And so that was all I knew. So I didn't know if he was out of that situation yet, if he was back home yet, if his circumstance situation, because like I said, I hadn't talked to him, hadn't seen him, no nothing. So they forcing me to fill out this paperwork in order to get my stamp. And then they put it in both. You have to comply or else your case will be closed. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit, y'all. Okay? Now, I'm telling y'all all this for a reason that ties into this shit. Okay? Because if any of you are identifying with this, if there was anybody, parent, grandparent, anything like that who passed away, and whether it was an insurance policy or will or some type of trust fund or whatever they left for you or your child, okay, has been stolen from, has been kept from you. These people have been going back and forth to court about this matter. But as you notice, many of you who may be identifying with this, you haven't received any type of court documents or anything like that, okay? This is how they fucking play. You haven't been, so other people have either been going to court as your doppelganger, acting like they are you, or they straight up took you off of the documentation altogether and played it like that and made it seem like nothing was left to you at all. So let me go back to this, y'all. So they did exactly, the Department of Human Services did exactly what I thought they were going to do. They forced me to fill out this paperwork about my baby daddy for me to give food stamps back, when for years it hadn't been a problem. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get something from somebody who ain't got nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And whether the person got something or not is going to step up and be a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, how's this going to go? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm not, of course, I need help taking care of my daughter or whatever. But, you know, I can do it. I've been doing it for 15 years by myself. But at the same time, you understand what I'm saying? We got enough black men in prison. This is just just other systematic ass shit to put black men in fucking prison, and it's still not going to help take care of my fucking child. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm really pissed off. So what happened was they did exactly what I thought they was going to do. They sent the fucking information to child support. Okay? So then I'm getting all this flooded information from child support. You got to fill out these other forms for child support. And I'm still thinking, like I said, I hadn't talked to or seen my baby daddy in forever. So I'm thinking, I don't know if he's still wrapped up in his situation. I don't know if he back home, anyway, not going into all of that. Like I said, put the man business out like that. But, so I just did what I was asked. I said, okay, this shit ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't get something from somebody that ain't got none. This shit ain't gonna go nowhere. This is how I'm thinking. I feel like the paperwork. The woman hit me back. They sent some more paperwork. I said, okay, what the fuck is going on here? So then she hit me back. We need you to come down to the office. I go down there, me and my daughter. They say, my baby daddy came down there fast, quick, in a hurry. Now, and he didn't contest the different thing. The paternity, which he ain't never denied my child. He just ain't never took care of her. And he couldn't deny if he wanted to. They look just alike, all the way down to their fucking feet. Like, literally. Okay? And so I'm like, okay, I'm surprised like a bitch. I'm surprised like a mother. I'm like, okay, so he came down here? Yeah. And the woman showed me the paperwork, like, well, he done already filled out this, that, and the other. We need to go on and do this or do that or whatever. Now, the one thing the woman told me that I paid attention to, not only was I surprised that my baby daddy complied and actually went down there to the office and actually signed this damn paperwork to put this shit in motion, I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. The one thing that stood out to me the most, she said, your baby's father was adamant that he didn't want this to go to court. It's because they want to keep me from the courthouse. You know why? Because this shit is going on at the courthouse. Child support court is in the same courthouse. It's in a different suite, but it's in the same courthouse that probate court and all that other shit is. They didn't want me to come. You understand what I'm saying? So whether I got a doppelganger or whether I got or somebody playing pretend like they me and got a doppelganger or whatever, or they done told these people, I ain't around or whatever they done told these people, they don't want me seen at that courthouse, because that woman kept on saying that to me. She said, your baby's father was adamant that he did not want this situation to go to the court, so he was willing to sign whatever and do whatever. Now remind you, this a man who okay, so I'm like, okay, but I'm thinking, I ain't say it to the woman, but I'm like, I know why he don't want this to go to court. They don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? Not even, I don't feel like even a situation pertaining to my child. It let me know that him and his mother know what's going on with this here and this inheritance and shit in my fake ass fucking family. So somebody that got to them and told them, knew, because see, when you're a targeted individual, these motherfuckers know what's coming to you, what's going out from you. They know where you're going before you get there. They know who you're talking to, where you're going, what you're doing, every fucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? And these ops is in, especially the ones that work for the government, in any branch of office, they all communicating with each other. They all know what the fuck is going on. They wanted this to, they was adamant that they did not want this to go to court pertaining to that, because they didn't want me to show up at the courthouse, me and my child, at the main courthouse where all of this type of shit going on. So I only told y'all that, not to have y'all in my business like that or whatever, but y'all could be going through this type of shit too. If you're handling any type of business, and you're having to go through government agencies or something like that, or you would have to go to your downtown area for any type of government agencies or the courthouse or whatever, 9 times out of 10, somebody might be saying something or doing something trying to keep you from going down to your main courthouse. Okay? Because they don't want you seen down there. Because this shit here is going on. Because then that will put their ass on blast. Okay? Because either they got a doppelganger that's going to court acting like you. Now, remind you, you ain't been getting no type of documentation. That's because they've been stealing your mail right from the postal service, right from the postal office. Okay? See, they catching themselves up. And they creating a fucking paper trail. They done ripped off their own mask. So I'm going to let them hang themselves and dig their own fucking grave. You understand what I'm saying? So all these bitches that sit back and act like, you don't know who we are. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who doing it. Bitch, you leaving the paper trail. You leaving your footprints every fucking where. While you hiding behind computer screens and witchcraft and bullshit and think you unfucking touchable. Because every time I don't get my mail, bitch, guess what? Especially when I'm supposed to be getting mail. Y'all, I done went without getting my utility bills. And I can go right online and see when they sent it out. I done went without getting documentations that then came from government agencies like the Department of Human Services and other shit. I can go right online, see when they sent it out and what the actual documentation looked the fuck like. There's no reason for me not getting my mail. This has happened several times to me. This is how I know you are purposely tampering with my mail. Bitch, that's a federal offense. So you can play with it if you want to. But y'all the only ones out here committing crimes. And that shit can be traced. Okay? They done stole checks and different shit that done came in your name. They done stole court documentations where you supposed to appear in court before the judge and all kinds of shit. You ain't got it. Okay? But see, at different times, they give me subtle little hints to let me know that I'm around. Well, first of all, they know you around. If you're a target individual and you being gang stalked and watching different shit, they clearly know that you're still around. Okay? At one point in time, when I would go to places, I would have to, if you're going anywhere and you have to overly assert yourself, like overly prove that you are you, they know that somebody else is out here using your identity. They have stolen your identity and they're using your identity. If you go anywhere and you have to overly show proof that you are you, a driver's license, a social security card, a utility bill, like, you know what I'm saying? They want to overly prove that you are you. Okay? That's because they know that somebody else is out here using your identity. But every once in a while, how I know the courts know where I live, they randomly sent me documentation from the same courthouse now for guess what? Jury duty. For jury duty. I got documentation sitting right behind me. So I know the court. So the same courts, that's the same courthouse that the documentation would have came from for me to appear in court. But I haven't received it. It's going elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all fucking yourself. Y'all hanging yourself. I ain't got to do nothing. I technically don't have to do anything. You leaving your own footprints. You done ripped off your own fucking mask. And the sad thing about this is a lot of it is dealing with government agencies and government offices. You putting people who has leadership, powerful position and power on blast as well. So see, at some point, only to a certain extent can you point to the low life, low level, low vibrational ass people, foot soldiers that's doing fuckery shit. Like in your family and family friends and exes and shit that's all teamed up with them motherfuckers. At some point after that, there has to be people in power. You got to have some muscle in there. Folks in the industries, folks in the government, not the industry, people in the government, people in leadership positions that can make shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? When you go in professional places and you being gang stalked, do you honestly believe it's your sorry ass gang stalking family that can call them up and say, hey, such and such is about to come up there. We want you to gang stalk and harass them while you're there. Okay? Y'all, I've been gang stalked and harassed by teachers, by school districts, by doctor's offices. I'm talking about from government agencies to public places where business is handled. Supposed to be professional people. Do you honestly think that random average Joe nobodies can call these people up and dictate to them what to do and what not to do? Y'all, years ago, last time when I was in the hospital, they tried to kill me. They didn't even know I was still awake. They tried to kill me. He came in there trying to give me drugs after drugs after drugs, and I wasn't taking the drugs. And the one drugs that she was trying to give me, the pills were so huge, I was like, I couldn't take it. And the bitch fucked around. Now, this is the nurse now. You mean to tell me you can, but you can't? I started to say, can do what? Eat pussy? Suck dick, bitch? What was you getting ready to say? Please say it, so I can get up from here, bitch, and have your job. Please say it. You understand what I'm saying? And anybody who go to the hospital for too much of something in their system, the cure, the remedy for that is not to give them more drugs on top of that. Okay? At the time, I had a prescription for a sleep medication, and this was like, this was when around the time, like years and years ago, when I was first realizing what was happening and that I was a target, okay? And it was like I snapped out of it kind of one day. I had realized I had went about 3 days without sleep. I had went several days without eating. And this is like when they was doing heavy spell work on me. And I didn't know like what the hell was going on. Y'all, I had lost like probably fucking, I don't know, 50 pounds in one fucking month because I wasn't fucking eating. And I was under heavy spell work or what have you. So all I wanted to do was go to sleep. So I had some Seroquel that was actually prescribed to me. This wasn't some random ass drug, just popping some pills or whatever. And I took some of them or what have you. And so I ended up, was supposed to be going to the store. And while I was going to the store, they were fucking with me so bad with the subliminal message and the gang stalk and the different things like that. I ended up stopping in the street and just going to sleep. I pulled over, like I didn't crash or run into anything or anybody or whatever. I just stopped and I just laid over and I went to sleep. I just wanted to go to sleep so freaking bad. Okay. So when I went to the hospital, first of all, if anybody come into your hospital with anything in their system, the remedy to that is not to give them more drugs on top of that. If anything, especially if somebody has OD'd or something like that, you have them to drink charcoal, even if they have to put a tube down your throat because you want to flush that out. Y'all, I kid you not, I swear for the Lord on my life, y'all, they have been given the orders to kill me. I'm listening to the nurses talk and I was refusing it. I was so drowsy, y'all. I was refusing it. And I heard the one nurse say, she was coming there, she was trying to force me to take the pills. You mean to tell me you can, but you can't take these pills? I said, I can do what? I was so tired, y'all. I couldn't, but I would have got up out that bed, okay, and seriously hurt this woman. So she pulled a curtain, but the slide door thing was still open. And I'm hearing the nurses out there chattering because I'm in the little triage like room type of thing right by the nurse's desk. And I heard one nurse say, I don't want to lose my job. This let me know that somebody had then called them and told them what to give me. And so she came back in there with a liquid form of something to drink, okay, that was supposed to be, because I'm like, I wasn't swallowing them damn pills. She came in there like 2, 3, 4 of them. She wanted me to take all at once. Like, y'all, these pills look like big ass horse pills, y'all. I wasn't swallowing them fucking pills. Not to mention, I had already took Seroquel because I was trying to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't on no suicidal type shit. I wanted to sleep. You understand? I had been up for days under heavy spell work, being gang stalked and some more shit, y'all. Okay? They were trying to kill me. All of a sudden, right before I dozed off and went to sleep, so the woman came back in there and she came in there with an orange little liquid form of something. Here, drink this. And I started not to do it at all because I had heard what the bitch had just said or whatever. But, I don't fear that. You know what I'm saying? So when situations happen, I just be like, okay, well, Most High, if it's time for me to go, then it's time for me to go. I make my peace with the Most High. I say my prayer. If it's time to go, it's time to go. You understand what I'm saying? So I went on and drunk the shit. Okay? They killed me in that hospital. Y'all. But I came back to life. I died in that hospital. And right before I dozed off, when she pulled the curtain and she slid the glass door closed, I heard it. All of a sudden, I heard screaming. Ah! It was like multiple people. You know how it would be if somebody was at the hospital. Like if you have family at the hospital, like, and they had a family member there, and they come out there, oh, this person is gone, is deceased, and everybody gasp and holler. That's how it sounded. I ain't do shit. I laid there. I died in that hospital that day, y'all. I kid you not. I died in that hospital. But I came back. I came back. And when I came to, I was in a dark room, and this woman was sitting over in the corner, and she was writing down things. I felt like she was talking to me while I was gone. It was like a person who was talking to you in your sleep and taking notes and shit. And then it was other shit. And so I had this one nurse. I knew what they were going to do next because I died and I came back. Okay? This one nurse, and every nurse know this is a no, you don't do this. But I had this one nurse and she was cool. So I ended up staying there for a little while, like a few days, something like that or whatever. Because I feel like they was appalled that I even came back too. Okay? There was a few things that happened. First of all, they was trying to hold me. Because the little triage nurse, when I came in, they think I didn't know, I wasn't going to remember shit. But the little triage nurse, I remember this little black girl. There was a whole bunch of white nurses behind that was, you know, sent to handle me. And they had been literally given orders to kill me, to give me some drug to kill me. They wanted me gone. But I ain't died. Like, why I died and I came back on the ass, okay? And the one nurse, I heard her say, but I don't want to lose my job. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, well, bitch, why would you lose your job? Like, who done told you to do what to me? That it would result in you losing your job. Because it's like, she said it like, if I don't do what they told me to do, I'm going to lose my job. And I'm sitting up here thinking, first of all, you got to understand, it wouldn't be no low-life, low-level ass motherfucker that I was either in a relationship with or in my family that could call up there and tell them nurses to do a goddamn thing. This means a governor, a mayor, or somebody had to call you and give you your orders. You understand what I'm saying? All these bitches are sellouts. This is why I'm telling you. You understand? So they used the same little girl. It was a black chick in there. They used the same girl. So they started having, when I came to, they started having all different people coming there and they speaking in subliminals and shit. And I was ignoring them for the longest or whatever. Okay? But when I was started to be able to break down, when I started breaking down their subliminals and different shit of what they were saying subliminally, that's when they was like, oh, okay, she's there. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. But it was this one chick that they used, little black girl. Now, I know they think I don't remember. They used this chick in 3 different jobs. When I first came in, she was almost like a triage nurse type of thing or whatever. Then they used her to come back, and she was the lady, you know, the nurse that comes in and takes your vitals and different things, your blood pressure and this, that, and the other, whatever. They used her for that. Well, the third time she came back as the fucking phlebotomist, okay? Now, a phlebotomist is something totally different. The nurses don't do phlebotomy work. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have a whole different department of people that come in and do that. They use the same chick in 3 different damn jobs at this hospital. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So she come in there one time and she took like 5 different fucking tubes of blood. She came back again and they wanted some more fucking blood. And I'm like, these motherfuckers, they are obsessed with my damn blood. Well, the one little cool nurse, they ended up sitting in the room with me. They had this woman sitting in here with me and they would rotate shifts, different ones of them that would sit in the room with me and monitor me or what have you. And the one nurse, she was in there, you know, it's a nurse's no-no. No nurse would touch you, okay? So I had a, you know, IV in and all this other kind of stuff. The IV was in so long, you could still see the marking on my arm where it is because I bruise so easily or what have you. But we're going to get back to the reading, guys, okay? This woman, no gloves on. My thing was leaking and it was hurting and they needed to change the thing. And I'm like, man, could you please have them to come and change this? It's hurting. If they don't come change this, I'm just going to rip it out or whatever. The woman with her bare hands touched my blood. Okay? My bare blood with no fucking gloves on. Okay? She was subliminally telling me that they was doing something with my blood and they was going to try to say some fuck shit when I got out of there about my, you know what I'm saying? This is how they subliminally fuck with you. This is how they psychologically fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, first of all, 1, no nurse is going to touch any of your bodily fluids without gloves on. 2, if she does, she clearly know that you're not infected with anything. You don't have any type of disease or any damn thing like that. You understand what I'm saying? This woman touched my blood with her bare fucking hands. Okay? And just rubbed it in and wiped it. It was almost weird because it was almost like it was ritualistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Almost like it was done in a way almost like it was like an honor to touch my blood or some type of shit or whatever. But that's like, you know, I'm just some regular person. I don't, you know, I don't know. I could see if I was a celebrity or some shit that's in here bleeding and you know, some crazy fan and you know, got some desire to touch their blood or some shit or whatever. But, and so it was weird, but I knew it was subliminal message. It was supposed to tell me something or whatever. And it was all kind of weird ass people that was coming in there. They were saying and doing all different kind of shit. And I knew what the hell, different thing that was going on and what was going to happen when I fucking left there. Just like when I finally left there, like I had, when I checked in there, I was there for like 2 or 3 days. Okay. But when I was in there, like I keep like a pocket knife in my purse, mace, pepper spray, different shit like that or whatever. How I knew my supposed sister was a sellout while I was in there, my ex tried to come up to the hospital gaslighting me. Okay? But anyway, so my sister ended up watching my daughter. So when I left from there, they came up there to get me. And the woman told me, you see, and so we came down and we was waiting at the front for my supposed sister and my daughter. Okay? And so we ended up walking out to the front door and we didn't see them. And so we turned around and here come my sister and my daughter walking up behind me. And that's when she handed me my pocket knife. And she said, you see why I couldn't give this to you until you got ready to leave. This is the type of subliminals that they was giving me, okay? Because that was subliminally telling me that my sister had to stab me in my back. Okay, with not giving me the knife, and the sister walking up and behind me. This is how subliminals work. Okay, this is what this woman was telling me. So I'm like, all right, you're cool. Okay, I see what's going on. And like before then, it was a trip. Another thing happened to me before I left off the unit. Well, when I was getting checked out or whatever, this one nurse, she was practically begging me. They wanted me to take some drugs. Like they wanted me, they were like practically begging me to, and this one nurse, and she was sweet as pie. I'm not saying anything's wrong about her. She was like, it's okay. She was like, won't you just take this mild sedative and we can write you a prescription for it and just take this or whatever. They want you on these psychotic ass drugs and different shit and you don't even need them. Okay? Like nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need them. And the woman went as far as to tell me, she was like, even I take, a mild little sedative. It's okay. It's not going to do anything. And I'm like, no, ma'am. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want them drugs in my system. Like, what are you talking about? Or whatever. And so I'm getting ready to go. And so that was fine. That was done. I'm getting ready to go. And she come in my room. And she told me this weird story about, she said she had a set of twins. And one of her twins had gone off to wherever she had gone off to. And the other twin was leaving home. And it was weird. Because she was talking about these set of twins. And she was saying one of the twins don't need her anymore. Or the twins don't need her anymore. And that was a subliminal message to me as well. So this is the type of shit that these people will freaking do, and it was a trip, okay? And it's psychological operation. Also, like the first night when I was there, I went to the bathroom. All of a sudden, the lights go out. Now everybody know, in a hospital, there's no reason for the lights to go out at all. They have backup generators and all this other kind of stuff. While I'm in the bathroom, lights completely go out. It's a psychological operation to test to see if you're afraid of the dark or some type of shit or whatever. This is the type of fuck shit, how they play with you and shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers is crazy. I'm literally knowing what they're doing, okay? And then the gang stalkers, like then it was crazy. Like when you first realize you're a target, that's when you hear people coughing a lot, making the loud clapping noise or slamming things or doors slam, like anything making loud noise. It's noise harassment, okay? Coughing a lot and all the different signs and symbolism they do, and I'm like, these motherfuckers now all lost their damn mind. You know what I'm saying? Or what have you. And this is when, after I left there, this is how I knew everybody was in on it. Everybody was sellouts. When I got home, all my shit hadn't been through. I had shit that was missing, like pictures and all other type of shit, my personal belongings. My ex had to allow somebody to come over there or whatever. She also fucked somebody, my supposed sister, yeah, while I was at the hospital with my daughter being there. And even practically threatened my daughter to keep from telling me anything or whatever the little bitch that was over there come telling my daughter, oh, you're brave this and you're brave that or whatever. Meanwhile, you fucking my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that I went through, y'all, okay? Like, I kid you not, but these people killed me in that hospital, but I came back on their ass, okay? And I've been 110% ever since, and they mad to death. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I said all that to tell y'all, if y'all going through anything like this shit is being done on purpose. okay? If you're dealing with any type of government agencies or anything like that or whatever, and it seems like people are trying to purposely keep you from going to certain offices and different things like the courthouse or whatever. Now, anybody, you can go to the courthouse without invitation. Most people, of course, most people who go to the courthouse has business to take care of there, but if you're dealing with that situation like I am or whatever, them people, that woman kept on telling me, she was like, yeah, your baby father was adamant about this not going to court and them not wanting this to go to court and different things like that or whatever. And I'm like, I just, I was like, wow, really? Or what have you. And then, but I knew that it was because of this other shit that is going on, that they don't want you at the courthouse because them court proceedings, some type of court proceedings or something is still going on with them trying to steal this money. And if they have said that you are either dead, or they have said that you're incompetent in some type of way, or they have said that they couldn't find you and you was nowhere around, or if they have got some type of doppelganger that's going to court, showing up in court acting like they're you and the real you show the fuck up, it'll smooth knock these bitches off they block real fast, quick, in a hurry. Okay, so I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay. I knew it was deeper than the situation that was at hand. Like, it was more than this shit that they was doing. Like, the shit went too smoothly, too easily. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Like, to the point where I was even shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. Wow. Oh, all right. And she just kept on saying that. She was like, yeah, because he's absolutely adamant about, just going on and getting this done and not wanting anything to go to court or anything. So the woman had told me, she was like, just go ahead and come on down here and you need to sign this other paperwork that he has already signed. So, whatever. Cause I don't know what else they do or how the process go or any damn thing like that or whatever. I was really surprised it went that damn far. But what stuck out to me was the fact, and I'm going to tell you something else, y'all. Every time I had to go down there, another thing, when you being targeted, like I told you, these people know where you are, where you going, what you doing all the time. Every time I went down there, I had to go down there to handle business. There was somebody on my supposed daddy side that pop up. They will have people pop up that you knew. It could be people from your past, it could be your exes, it could be people that you went to school with years and years ago, or it could be random ass family members. The first time we was down there, I seen my supposed brother. This nigga walked past me and my child looked dead in our face and didn't even speak. Hey, how you doing? Nothing. Walked past like we wasn't shit. Like we had crap on us. And I'm like, okay. So that's how we doing. The second time I went down there, my supposed grandmother's brother was down there, which would have been my uncle. He down there. And I said to him, I'm like, I know good damn well you ain't paying no damn child support. What is you doing down here? You understand what I'm saying? So these be the weird fuck shit that be going on. This cause these people watching you. This cause they stalking you and they harassing you and they think they fucking clever. Okay? They think you too dumb to know what the hell is going on, but they ain't doing nothing but catching their own self up and their own bullshit. They done ripped off their own damn mask. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and the powers that be, they think, they slick with it too, or whatever. They love staying behind the scenes and shit, like their hands is clean, but they running the whole operation. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what's going on, y'all. This is what's going on. There are several different people involved here. And another thing, guys, when I tell y'all about shit that I have endured, just like the story about the hospital, y'all have to understand that was something that happened to me, what, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. 8, 9 years, something like that, about 8 years ago. Okay, and this just goes to show how long I've been a targeted individual, y'all. These people literally that I know of, okay. This shit started when in my early 30s. I'm about to be 40 to fuck years old, bro. I'm 39 right now. This shit happened in my early 30s. Like at the beginning of my 30s is when I realized that I was a target. And this is the fuck shit that I've been going through. And I tell y'all these things for no, not for no, you know, because I'm sitting over here in some pity party, huffing and puffing and whining and crying, looking for somebody's sympathy and empathy. I'm telling y'all these things to let y'all know, one, this shit is real. And two, that if you going through this, I want you to know that there's other people that's going through too. So you don't have to feel like that you are alone in what you're going through. Okay? But this is real shit. I have documentations for everything. Just like every time that I have ever actually physically been hurt, like where I needed medical assistance, okay, I got documentations from that shit. I will show y'all proof. I never come on here and make up no lie. See, a lot of these people be fucking around and playing with y'all. They be making up bullshit. I ain't got to make up this shit. Most people couldn't even fathom this shit is actually real. I have proof. I document everything. Every time I have seriously been injured, it has always happened on double-digit numbers. 33, 66, 77. I kid you not. I swear to God. Every time, every major event that has happened in my life where I have seriously been injured, it always happened on double-digit number days. They've been fucking with me my entire life. Like, people be playing around in different shit, but I'm living a real life Truman Show, like for real. And some of you all may be too. Like, no bullshit. No bullshit. But yeah, they killed me in that hospital. I died and came back on their ass. That's why they mad. So we got a message of concern here. This is the reason why there's conflict. There's fighting, fussing, cussing, argument, and disagreements over this large amount of money. They receive some type of message of concern here, okay? Some type of message, news, information, or communication pertaining to this large amount of money that's causing a whole bunch of conflict. Spirit clarify Empress and the Fool. So we got the mature woman here, okay? This is someone who is older. This woman is old, over 60 years old. This is an older woman. This woman could be 70, 80 years old or what have you. Okay? But this person foolishly took a leap of faith and did something. Okay? To clarify the Knight of Swords with the Four of Cups, we have family room here. Okay? So whoever this mature woman is teamed up and linked up with their family doing something. Okay? But they all chained to the devil and they partook in this staff. Spirit clarify Nine of Wands. With the devil. Yeah. See? Somebody is facing imprisonment. Where this Queen of Swords is could be facing imprisonment for this theft that took place here. This person is feeling defensive because they chained to the devil. They feel like they need to protect themselves because I'm telling you, not only did this person steal this money, but this person is responsible for this person's death. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. This person is responsible for this person's death. Also, whoever this mature woman is, she's so elderly, like because this is an elder one, she's liable to die in prison. If she actually goes to prison. Spirit clarify message of concern. Clarify message of concern. So some type of, look at that, messenger, prison, falseness, hope. What the hell? Is this person already in jail? This person is at risk for going to jail for this theft and somebody's death, but somebody else who is involved with them in this could have died, could have already have gone to jail and could have died in jail here. Because this person, we got messenger here. On top of message of concern. So this person received some type of messages. Something is definitely a misfortune here, okay? So there was a theft, like I said, that took place of this large amount of this 10 of Pentacles here with this message of concern. So wherever this message of concern was pertaining to this theft of this large amount of money. So to clarify, mature woman. Mature woman. So this person, this person could be surprised or shocked by something. We have sorrow here, as well as melancholy, which talks about sadness and depression here. Sorrow, despair. Yeah, but see, these people are we got foe and pleasure seekers here. A foe is somebody who's an enemy or an opponent. A pleasure seeker is someone who do something, they do things for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own liking, their own ill will, their own benefit, their own desire. But this theft that this lady partook in could land her in jail here. There's a lot of conversation that's going around about what's going on here. Something is a misfortune here. Misfortune, messenger, prison, at the bottom of the deck here. Falseness, hope. Again, this person is also very arrogantly superior, bossy, controlling, manipulative, cutthroat, ruthless type of a person here. That's what's going on here, y'all. Somebody who was involved in this with them could have already went to jail. Something may have happened to this person while they were in jail. Other persons could be at risk for going to jail for their participation in what's going on here. But there was definitely a theft that took place of a large amount of money here. These people chained to the devil, though. Like, seriously. And they've been seeking and creeping around trying to get away with something. But I feel like some type of truth or clarity has come out about what they had going on. Yeah. See, somebody was a sacrifice. Somebody was a sacrifice. Spirit, clarify message of concern and theft. So I see here heartache and loss. Okay. So somebody could be in heartache and loss over this money. Over the theft of this money. Maybe because something was found out here. This... So I see mental conflict. This mature woman is in mental conflict over this situation here. We also have partnership and alliance here on this Knight of Swords. With this Four of Cups with family room and sorrow here. So somebody is in some type of partnership. It seems like they was in some type of partnership and alliance with each other to pull this off. Spirit, clarify Nine of Wands and the Devil. Yeah, this is the reason why this person feels defensive. Feeling like they need to protect themselves because some type of truth came out. This is the reason why they're feeling sadness and depression over the situation, over somebody's death, over this money. Spirit, clarify this Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay. So there's definitely, there's some type of disruption that's taking place. There's a lot of shit that's going on behind the shadows. Well, this Queen of Swords is full of deception and envy. But you see that, like I said, they rip off their own mask. You see this person lifting up their own damn mask. Okay? So something that came out, something has been exposed here. There's definitely been some type of disruptions. Whatever's been going on in the shadows, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind somebody's back is known. Okay? Yeah, we got sacrifice here. Disruption. Shadow, sacrifice here. If somebody else that's involved with them that pulled off this theft, this large amount of money, went to jail, was found out and went to jail, they could have set that person up to be sacrificed in jail on purpose to keep them from speaking out against the other people. That could be what's going on here as well. But it's like multiple deaths have happened around these people. There's a death in particular that's attached to this money that these people were trying to steal. But I feel like some type of truth or clarity has come out pertaining to all these partners in crime that's involved in what they did exactly to commit this insurance fraud here. So people could be getting caught up in some type of way. And they could be plotting behind the scenes to blood sacrifice other damn people, to sacrifice other damn people, because they're dealing with this disruption here. Some type of truth is going to come out. So, anybody who can speak up about what they know pertaining to the situation, they could be trying to knock them off. Because it seems like somebody has already gone to jail. And others are at risk for going to jail for their part in what they have done here. Somebody is going to die in jail or already have died in jail as well. Yeah, we got authority here. So somebody is an authority figure. The authorities is definitely involved. But somebody who was teamed up or linked up with them, helping them, assisting them in some type of way to pull this stuff off, could be an authority figure. Yeah, some type of judgment is being made though. Yeah, that's what's going on here, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer because this reading is already over an hour and something, okay? But look, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take care of yourself, okay? And take care of each other, okay? And if you are a targeted individual, baby, just look. What's going to be is going to be, okay? But you just keep on stacking your evidence, okay? You keep on stacking your evidence, okay? And speaking of okay, I'm still saying okay, and then okay and gold comes out here, okay? There's stability and harmony and acceptance that's coming to you with the gold here. This talks about purpose, expectation here, as well as destination here. So you all may be reaching goals here. You're going to have some type of stability and harmony here. There were people who were bribed in this situation to participate, okay? Yeah. Family, friends, even there was some sneaking and creeping around with third-party situations. People was having sex with certain people to bribe them to partake. People was paid, okay? There's friends and family and lovers and all kinds of shit involved in this, Spirit is saying. Yeah. There was even a fraudulent marriage that took place. Somebody was bribed to get involved in a fraudulent marriage. Somebody may even put you in some type of fraudulent marriage. You might not have any idea about this. Somebody could have acted like, somebody could have stole your identity, put you in some type of fraudulent marriage in an effort to steal this money here, okay? Also, another matter, okay, that's also at the courthouse. This will all be at the same courthouse. It's a different suite. Each one of these offices are in different suites inside of the courthouse, okay? Your main courthouse, not the courthouse where they would have like traffic court and different things like that. It's your main courthouse. It's the biggest courthouse that's in your state, okay? And it's usually in the downtown area. It's the biggest courthouse, okay? And all of these different offices, whether it's child support court, whether it's probate court, whether it's the office where you go get your marriage certificates and licenses and different things, they're all inside the same courthouse, but they're in different offices. And each office has a different suite number, okay? So, yeah. You can find that out too, okay? You can find that out too. Go down there and see if somebody has a marriage license or something under your name or anything or what have you. Because myself, I would definitely do so. Okay? Because myself, I ain't never been married before in my life. Okay? So if somebody married under my name, not only did they steal my identity, but that marriage is fraudulent like a motherfucker. Because I ain't never been married. Okay? And you might have never been married either. Okay? But they done did a whole bunch of shit. Insurance fraud, identity theft, fraudulent marriages. They done purged themselves in the courts of laws. They done falsified documentations and informations and shit. And they've been doing spell work over everything and everybody, over the whole damn case, over the whole situation and every damn thing. These people's crazy and cool to brown. Okay? Now they in a nightmare, suffering, darkness, persecution here for their involvements. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Okay? But keep on letting them fuck up because they keep on exposing themselves. Every goddamn time I don't get my mail that I know supposed to be coming to me is documented. And I make a report of it. Every damn thing that they do, I document it. I make a report of it. Keep all your documentations. I don't throw nothing away. of importance. Put it in a certain file, a certain folder, or anything like that. Keep all your documentations, okay? Yeah, this is about a large amount of money here, okay? A jackpot, a fortune, or something here. That's what this is about. And these people been strategizing. They've been plotting and planning and scheming behind the scenes. Now they stressed. Now they stressed because these people are facing imprisonment, confinement for what they have done, because the truth and clarity is out. You keep on protesting, you keep on speaking up, and you will have the victory. You will have triumph and success and victory over the situation, okay? Something has something to do with some money as well as some real estate here, okay? And these people mad as hell. They mad as hell. They mad as hell. They wanted you homeless and on the street. But that's gonna be their fate. Look at this. There's evidence. There's evidence. That's what their involvement and what they have done. They doing rituals, ceremonies, and magic and shit. Somebody call themselves being, this say dictatorship, domination, controlling, manipulating this whole situation. There's police involvement here in evidence and what they have done with justice and evidence here. So you keep stocking up your evidence, okay? We also got deaths here, so there was definitely a death that took place. This is a suspicious ass death. Somebody was sacrificed. Somebody that's gonna go to jail is also gonna die in jail, or they already have. But I believe that was set up, like they were sacrificed. That was a hit on purpose to keep them from testifying on other people involved or something like that. They sacrificing people left and damn right. And they obsessed with doing spell work. And they ain't doing nothing but catching themselves up. And I ain't never seen so many damn leaders in power. I have never seen so many people who got good government jobs. Y'all have pensions and 401ks and all kind of benefits, insurance, health insurance, vision, dental, all kind of retirement plans and everything. Y'all just fucked up your pensions and your jobs and everything to partake in this fuckery. I'm talking about from court clerks to lawyers to judges to police officers to governors and mayors and all this shit. For this shit, you would sabotage your job, your leadership positions for this fuckery. Ain't no way in hell. They couldn't have paid me. They couldn't have bribed me. Nothing. Ain't shit you could offer me. Because it's going to make me fuck up my good damn job to partake in this shit. But a lot of people have. Every time I look into this life, there's a lot of you. Y'all would be surprised as to how many officials, leadership, persons in leadership who are part of it. People that call themselves Christians, ordained ministers and pastors and religious leaders and shit. Secret society members and shit. Mainstream prominent secret societies. Freemasons and Eastern Stars and shit. That on the surface is supposed to stand for a better representation than this shit here. But like, you know what I'm saying? People who military officials and shit. People who police officers and shit. Y'all supposed to protect and serve. Y'all not supposed to be around here committing crimes. Lawyers and shit. Do you understand how long a lawyer has to go to school to get their job? How long a judge has to go to school? A judge is like a lawyer too. They was a lawyer before they became a judge. But do you understand how long these people had to study to get these positions that they in? Just to be a part of crimes like this, fuckery like this, that will completely wipe out all the hard work that you done leading up to it. Like, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way. But this how you further know that there's people high up the totem pole, baby. In power, because that's the only way. Them the only people high up in power that'll be able to grease the palms of all these damn people who are in leadership positions to even partake in this. This is foolishness. And then it make you wonder just how much some shit is worth. Like, we got to be talking about some millions of billions of dollars. You understand? Because I can't see this many people being involved for no chump change. Not even a few $1,000. I wouldn't be involved in this for $50,000, $100,000 damn dollars. Like, what the hell? And all these people that's been bribed to participate, everybody looking for their cut. So who paying them? This will let you further know that there are people who are higher in power and who are wealthy involved in all of this. But I'm sorry, I just wouldn't jeopardize my good damn paying job and my benefits and my retirement fund and all this other damn shit to partake, to be a part of this damn, this shit here. We talking about federal crimes. I ain't never seen so many people in my life that just, play pussy with the feds. Just playing with the feds like they just something to play with, like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you stupid, ignorant, dumb, young, and you foolishly, make some mistakes and, brush up against the feds or something, get in trouble or something. It's something else entirely when you are purposely doing things on purpose, fucking with the feds on purpose. You're just stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb. Just playing with the feds all like that, like they just something to play with. That is stupid. Anyway, y'all, that's what's going on here, honey. These readings keep coming out like this, like these messages about this keep coming out, and I keep asking the Most High, like, and it really frustrates me, y'all, because I hate when I get put in a position like this, like, because I don't make it a habit. I don't question God. Like, what is gonna, what's gonna be is gonna be. It is what it is. I don't make it a habit of questioning God. You understand what I'm saying? You deal with shit, that life throw at you. Most shit, you either pray about it, you try to heal from it, recover from it, recuperate from it, and you keep moving on. Life keeps going on, the world keeps spinning. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what you're dealing with. So I don't make it a habit to question God all the damn time about shit, no matter how fucked up the shit is. It be fucked up, you get frustrated about the shit, but you don't make a habit of questioning God. You know what I'm saying? But when you start seeing the same shit over and over and over again, and the same talking points about something keep coming up over and over and over and over again, it has to be for a reason. It's like, why? And then it's like, why isn't anything being done? Because if this many people know about it, then something surely should be done by now. You understand what I'm saying? I looked into something the other night. I kind of just glimpsed at it looking for something else. But most probate court situations, your probate courts is the ones who handle things like, I think with like wills and inheritances and trusts and all this other kind of shit. And I really kind of didn't understand why the courts would have to be involved in that situation anyway. Because it seemed like to me it's plain and simple. If somebody had a will, then they likely had a lawyer that drew up this will. And if somebody has an insurance policy that they were paying the premiums on, you put a specific person down as a beneficiary. It seemed like it's simple. When that person's passed, you know what I'm saying? They get the death certificate of that person. If everything is legit, then this seemed like to me that people are just supposed to contact that whoever this person's assets is supposed to go to. I didn't know that it go through courts and all this other shit. Unless somebody is contesting something, and then that's when the probate court handle it. But other than that, I thought it was just like kind of a bada bing, bada boom type of situation. If somebody passed away, whoever is the beneficiary, whoever supposed to get the assets, whoever was left in the will, whoever was, whatever, it just goes to that person or whatever. So I couldn't figure out why in the hell would court systems and different things like that be involved. But even glimpsing at something by mistake, I seen that most situations that go through the courts like this, it says at the most it takes 8 months. Okay? Many of us has been hearing about this shit for 8 years. So what the fuck is going on? How long does it take for you to settle this damn case? This is ridiculousness. I mean, every once in a while, different people, get different information, different messages. We've been hearing for the longest. All the feds is watching such and such. We've been hearing for the longest. Such and such them, they going back and forth to courts. And different things like that. We've been hearing for the longest. This, that, and the other been going on year after year after year after year. Like, when is the shit going to be over? You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that, at some point just make you want to ask God, well, what the hell is going on? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if this took place a long time ago and the people already stole it, then why is it steady coming up? What is steady going on in a court of law if they already stole it? took it and spent it. You understand what I'm saying? If they took a home that was rightfully yours, and whether they living in that home or whether they sold that home, it would already be done. If they already stole the insurance policy, the inheritance, whatever it was that was left to you, if it was already taken, then what is still going on in a court of law? You understand what I'm saying? So this is when you then begin to question God, like the most high, like what's happening? Like what is this? And then, you know, everywhere you turn, everybody is involved in the shit. You got family members involved in the shit. People's mother side of the family, father sides of the family. Then you got ex-lovers. Then you got ex-friends that's teamed up with your sorry ass family to partake in this shit. And then you look into people. You got people in authority, police officers. You got lawyers. You got court clerks. They got people in their pocket in all different branches of the fucking government that's going along with this shit. So now you know that there's got to be people who are higher up involved, which is the reason why I told y'all the stories that I told y'all, to give y'all an example how they do this shit. Because see, they'll make you believe that, oh, what's happening to you, this is being done to you by your family. And family, friends, or loved ones will try to make you believe that, oh, no, they not doing anything. What's happening to you is happening by the government or, you know, people higher up in different shit when they all working together to fuck against you, to target you. They're all a part of this together. You understand what I'm saying? And you can find that out real quick. Because like I said, when you get to bumping into professional people who are leaders, people who have professional jobs and different things, it's these people's duties to do their job in a certain way. But if they're handling you a certain way, if they're talking to you a certain way, if they're acting a certain way, if they're saying suspicious things and different things or whatever, speaking in riddles and rhymes and subliminals and all kinds of shit, they're targeting you on purpose. I can sit on here for days and tell y'all all different type of stuff to let you know when you are being targeted. Okay? If you ever talking to somebody, okay, and when you get to talking, when the other person should be listening and they get to yawning and shit all of a sudden, this is person gang stalking you, gaslighting you, making it seem like, oh, it's boring what you're saying. They don't want to listen. They tired of hearing you, okay? If you're speaking, and especially if you're speaking to someone over the phone, and all of a sudden it just click, it just hangs up. And then you get back on the phone with a person, be like, oh, somehow the call dropped or something. No, that was done on purpose. That was done on purpose. Just to target you, just to fuck with you, just to make you feel some type of way. They do stupid, idiotic shit like that. And it's sad, okay? Because these are full-grown ass adults that partake in this shit. Some of them supposed to be professional. Some of them supposed to be degree-having, educated, sophisticated as individuals. Some of them proclaim to be righteous, upstanding pillars of the community. But you're childish, you're bullies, you're gaslighters, you're gang stalkers. You sabotage and ruin other people on purpose. You stab people in the back on purpose. You're two-faced. You're low down and dirty on purpose. And it just makes no sense. And everybody goes along with it. And they all pussies because it all seems like they're afraid of, you know, those of them who are high in the power in the fucking shadows. That they all do they fucking bidding. They don't give a damn about you because they're afraid of those of them in power. This shit is stupid. This is dumb. You mean to tell me you're not your own person? You can't think for yourself because you're afraid of wealthy people in power that's in the fucking shadows? That has to recruit other people to do their dirty work? That they can't come out and do their damn selves? It's sad, man. It's sad. And this shit is going on all over the world. This is not some isolated event that's only happening in the United States. It's going on all over the world. And as much as this shit keep coming out, and it is, the more we look into all the crimes that's being committed here, you got to know that there's higher people involved. Okay, first of all, any type of crimes that's going on on a higher level. And first of all, you got to, the government is nosy. Period. They in everybody's business. Okay? Rich folk, poor folks alike, they in everybody's damn business. So if you think there's anything that's going on in whatever country you live in and they don't know about it, you're just as dumb as they come, because they do. So what I'm saying is all these major crimes and different things that's going on, and you think that the government just sitting back doodling their damn thumbs, they got a blind eye turn, they don't know what's going on. You're dumb. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially if it has to do with a substantial amount of money, properties, or anything like that. These people want to control people. They watch people who have talent, skills, and abilities. They watch people who are really, really smart. They watch people who are inventors and creators and all this other kind of shit. Why? Because they want to control everything and every fucking body. Because they don't want a revolution. They don't want some revolutionary to come along and overthrow them. So they watch everything and everybody. And anybody that is somebody, they want to control. That's how everybody end up being in their fucking pocket. That's how they roll. So if you think that anything is going on in this world and they don't know any damn thing about it, you're just blind, dumb, and crazy. Blind, deaf, dumb, and crazy. Because of course they do. Of course they do. That's how you further know that a lot of times they run into operations on those damn things. They make things happen. They make things stop happening when they want to. They controlling it all. It's a part of they machine. Everything circulates in that beast ass machine that they have of everything that's going on. They can incite a riot. Smack dead in the middle of the day, in the middle of the damn week, for absolutely no reason to fuck it all. If they wanted to. They can trigger people to have to smooth blackout and act a plumb fucking fool, and guess what? They can turn it off when they want to too. They can do all that shit. A lot of people running around here, you thinking you in control of your own self, your own thoughts, your own being, your own everything. That's as long as they, they let you think that for a while. And why do they have programming like this? Because when they finally get ready to usher in their new world damn order, and they call martial law, okay, and they have all of y'all who have weapons to willingly give up all your weapons and put them on your damn porches so that the military can come through and seize all of them and shit, and then they gonna have y'all they gonna order y'all ass to they gonna order y'all asses to usher your children out and load them up on buses full of children. They gonna take the kids somewhere, and then they gonna usher y'all asses out. Mandatory usher y'all asses out and load y'all asses up on other buses and send y'all to fucking FEMA death camps, where you're gonna be executed in cold goddamn blood and stacked up in the mass grave coffins. They gonna do that by triggering y'all. You're gonna willingly do it. You're gonna be under mind control. I know I'm saying it right now, and there's somebody saying bullshit. I ain't doing nothing. Baby, look. They got some technology to the likes of which you ain't even you can't even fathom. You ain't even heard of. They gonna have you willingly hand over your weapons, willingly hand over your children, and they going somewhere different. They might house them in some type of re-education type of centers or some shit to put them under mind control and have them like little zombies with all the robots and shit. But they might massacre a lot of them too. But they're definitely going to do the adults like that. They're going to turn your kids into little children of the corn. And they're going to usher all the adults to the FEMA death camps. And all that. Yeah. But that's what's going on. That's if they don't just decide to say, fuck it, go into hiding and just nuke this bitch altogether. Just nuke a whole bunch of different areas. Because, you know, you can, you know, seize a whole lot of damn things if you just nuke this shit. But the only reason why, they probably want to do that. But the only reason why they're not too anxious to do that too fast, because the day that they do that, declare war on our own soil against our own people like that, then it leaves the doors open for infiltration by another country. Okay? You best believe China is coming. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. See, this is shit they don't talk about. And China got more damn soldiers than we do. We got a lot of soldiers. China got more soldiers than we do. Yeah. China, Japan, Asia, all them being together with all their soldiers. Shit. Y'all better pay attention to what's really going on. This is why I come on here and tell y'all these things, okay? This is about people awakening, being awake, being aware, and being prepared, okay? It's not about being who the biggest, baddest person. Because at this point, you know what I'm saying? At this point, majority of you, one, couldn't find them. Two, couldn't reach them if you found them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about who's bigger and badder and better or whatever. But it is about your ass being aware. Okay? And that's the one thing they don't want you to be. They don't want you to be aware. They don't want you to be knowledgeable. See, because to be aware and to be knowledgeable, which means you're putting yourself, you're aligning yourself with being prepared for anything that's likely to happen. They want everybody to be brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control. That way when massive shit happen, people are just blindsided. And then you all of a sudden one day in the thick of whatever is happening, tragic situation, or whatever is happening, and it's in massive chaos. So they don't like thinking people. They don't like preparing people. Okay? And you even have to be clever with that too, as well. You have to be clever with your manner of even being in preparation, because if you think they're not watching all the people who are the doomsday preppers, okay? You think they're not watching all the supplies that you're ordering and you're buying up and you're stockpiling? There's something you need to know about the United States government that don't get talked about, but it's actually in law. Technically, do you know that the United States government, the military, to be specific, can seize anything, any of your property at any time? And all they have to say is a matter of national security. All they have to say is a matter of war or anything like that. They can seize anything. If they come through and need your house, need your car, need any piece of your property, if you own any, they can seize it. That's why technically, all these people who are getting in debt to own things is stupid, because even the things that you think you own can be seized at any time by your government. By them just declaring that it is for the purposes of the safety and security of the country or whatever is happening to be going on. Anything. Can be your boats, your cars, your any tractors, treated homes, anything. Any type of property that people own. A lot of people take pride in owning this and owning that. And that's cool. That's something to work towards. You know, there's nothing wrong with having goals like that and to owning, you know, different things like that or what have you. But those things can be seized at any time. Even the things that you think you own. And that's the shit, that's the scary shit that they don't want to talk about. Because the more that they talk about that a lot, they begin to infuriate people. People get real angry. The only thing that really kind of piss y'all off the most about that, when they get to talking about gun reform. When they get to speaking about that and seizing your weapons and different things like that, that's when you get a lot of people. Your alleged, your supposed all-American people That when your good old boys on them back roads, out by the swamps and the woods and shit, come out and shit. You know, the ones that's got no trespassing signs all around their damn properties and different damn things, because your ass will be shot. You cross the gun line, your ass will be shot. Fucking with them. See, them boys get mad when you get to talking about seizing they weaponries and different things like that or what have you. But if you think that it ain't what these people got in motion, got in preparation, you're sadly mistaken. It's a whole lot of shit that is illegally being done right by your goddamn government, and they don't want people to pay attention to it. They don't want you to be aware of it. They don't want you to prepare for anything that's likely to happen. These people rule off of manipulation, bullying other people, controlling other people, predominantly manipulation. They do it with they do everything with manipulation. This is how they stay in power. And they spend trillions of dollars entertaining you to keep you unaware or uninterested of what's really happening, of what's really going on. See, most Americans is not paying attention. You don't quite understand why the United States of America stay giving trillions of dollars to foreign damn countries and shit. But it's always, some second thought. It's got to be a vote. It's got to go down to the Senate floor and some more shit. When there's any type of discussion about doing anything for American damn citizens, but every damn time you turn around, they're sending trillions of dollars overseas some goddamn way. You don't quite understand that, do you? That want you to. That shit is for a reason. It's for a reason. But that's what's going on here, y'all, honey. That conversation there is for a different day at a different time and a different reading, honey. But that's what's going on, okay? It's all about y'all being aware, being awake, being aware, being vigilant, and being prepared. I tell y'all this all the time, okay? So I thank y'all for listening, for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. Okay? Y'all support all the gossip, all the drama, all the lies, all the deception, all the BS, and all the fuckery. Okay? So why not support what is real? What's truth and what is clarity? You can do so for free by liking, sharing, or subscribing, or you can do so by making a small contribution to the channel. All I'm saying is if you can support lies, deception, fuckery, and BS, then surely you can support truth and clarity and what's real. Okay? As always, guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And consider the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Y'all pay close attention, okay? Pay close attention to mail that you are not receiving. Make documentations of that. Pay close attention, okay? If people are trying to keep you out of certain government agencies and offices and different things, that's for a particular reasoning. Especially if you are identifying with this reading, okay? If you are a targeted individual, okay? If there has been something that you have been deprived of, or that has been withheld from you or taken from you by your supposed family or others or what have you, these things are going on for a reason, guys, okay? Yeah, you need to check up on all of that, okay? Those of you, some of you, that somebody may have you in fraudulent marriages. Some of you, your identity has been stolen. Some of you, you got a doppelganger that's around that's using your identity. Okay, some of you have had trust funds, wills, inheritances, insurance policies, and different things like that stolen from you. Okay, there's all type of things that's going on. Okay, and those of you who are targeted individuals, they plotting and planning and scheming on us every single day. Okay, And y'all be careful. Okay, now if you need help, if you need immediate help and need assistance, then of course, by all means, you know, get the help and get the assistance that you need. Okay, but y'all watch yourself even going into these doctor's offices and going into these hospitals, especially if you have to have surgical procedures and all different type of things or what have you. Okay, because these people will try to kill you if they have been given the go-ahead or paid off to try to kill you in some type of way. They will definitely do so, because it even happened to me. Okay, they just didn't expect me to come back. We have the Hawk Prince here. This talks about spirit communication, and it talks about paying attention. Okay, spirit is communicating with you. Okay, y'all need to pay attention and y'all need to listen. Okay, that's what this card is about. Okay, the angelic realms are trying to communicate with you in some type of way. This could be your spirit guides, this could be your ancestors, this could be the Most High God, this could be your archangels, this could be your guardian angels. Okay, but there's some type of spirit communication that is coming through for you. Okay, you need to pay attention. This is saying here. Okay, with the Hawk Prince. Okay, till the next time, guys. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.